Okay guys, we are here to pick up this pickup truck from Manheim auction. So it snowed last night a little bit, a couple of inches, but it melted right away. So I'm gonna show you guys how to load 7 cars. So this is the first truck we're gonna load up. So we're gonna load it right there in the belly, right there, the downmost part, the front. It's called the belly of the trailer. So we're gonna put it right here. So we're gonna lift this deck up. See, it's so much snow just on the trailer, so it's just melting. All the water is going down. We got finally some sun here. So we're gonna lift this thing up. This goes down all the way. I did it because I just got the truck and trailer washed like on last Friday. Today's Monday. I usually leave on Sundays, but didn't get the full load like I was talking in another video. I think it's the same video, but a bit earlier, that you don't get cars on time and then somebody cancels it, you know, it's get delayed. It can be anything, you know, number of things. So I had to go to 7 different places most of the time to get the cars. And there's very few chances I get like 2-3 at one spot, unless they're from the auction. But the another thing is they will not pay good price also, so that's another thing. So if I pick 7 different stops, so you know, make more money than doing it from one place. So we're gonna put this thing right here on the bottom. You see these mirrors? I'm gonna close the mirrors so they don't hit inside the trailer, because it's not too much space. It's only like, you know, a few inches on each side, so we don't want the mirrors to get damaged. This much snow we had last night. It's very fluffy snow. All right. Okay, so we're gonna load up this sweet guy. All right. Goes. That's it. Now we're just gonna secure it.
And Mattress Firm, we understand that.
See, there's another thing. Some pickups are kind of longer in the front, so usually my door opens right from here. Now it's hitting right here. Usually this thing is right here, so it usually crosses, but some trucks are longer. So that makes me go out from this place now. So let's see. I should be okay though, but I'm 6 feet tall, but you know, I'm just not. I have to just manage that, I guess. So I take my left foot down from the trailer, try to squeeze in there, because not too much luck. So another option is do it a little bit ahead more.
It was a bad situation.
There you go. So
I didn't know what to do. Then Gail found tax relief advocate. When TRA told me I was only going to owe $368, I just was in total disbelief. If you owe 10 or even hundreds of thousands of dollars,
there you go. So we made it right here because I was not able to get out. Usually I am, but not too much space. So let's see here. There's still enough space in there, so we should be good. We have about 2-3 inches of space, so no big deal. We can easily manage that. Put some straps pulling towards the front, and I'll put one strap that I'll putting in the back, so that way the truck will not move back and forth. If you put just the front, it's just gonna, the chances is gonna come towards the front. But I'm gonna put one tire, the front tire, then I'm gonna put two on the back. So one towards the front, like towards the front, one towards the back. So, okay. So we'll see you guys at the second one now, shortly. Okay guys, we're gonna put this this Colorado up here towards the back. I'm just gonna back this thing up all the way, and then you know, because this one has more space after the wheels of the center of the wheel. The body has like about 3 feet, so that can hang over towards the front, so that'll give us an advantage of you know, putting this one in the first place. Either we can put it over there or we can put it all the way in the back. I don't want to put it in the back because of the weight. Sometimes we get overweight on the rear axles, and then we can get a ticket from the weigh station. So I'm just gonna back up right here. I'm gonna put a 4x4 because it's a slope and the tires are muddy, so you never know. Alrighty. So we're gonna line it up with the trailer. All right, so we line it up. So now we're gonna put it put the 4x4. We can put the 4x4 high one, so that way we can take our, so the best way to do is you have to take your neck out, look towards the back, so now I can see, judge it, how much space this have from the back, on the side I mean. So I'm just gonna go out and show it to you guys. All right, it's kind of dangerous on the upper level here. A lot of people ask me if I have fell down from here. I said not yet. Okay, so if you see this, the wheel has like maybe the deck, the aluminum deck has about 2 inches on this side. We'll see on this side. I think it's a little bit over. Yeah, it's like full, so probably we can do it this way a little bit. So let me put this strap over there. So we're gonna use that, and we'll back up till the wheels go in this dip right there, right here. So the wheels go in that dip. That way it's gonna have a safe distance in the back, I'm assuming, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Now I can see it. I think you guys can see it too, I'm assuming. Alright. It's gonna back up. Do a little bit this way. So now it's kind of leveled on both sides. Alright. Okay. Alright. We have a camera 2 here, so we can judge it from the camera 2, and one way this way. One time you can look at the camera and we know that the dip is coming, so we can just do it in park. So that way it's just got into the dip. And then put the hand brakes on, the foot brake, I mean. It doesn't have a hand brake. Cars have the hand brakes, but okay, cool. So that's it for the first one. I'm hoping that we have enough space in the back so it doesn't touch the cab of my truck, but in case it does, we had to move it a little bit front, but I think we should have enough space so we don't have to move it. Okay, so let's see. This one is done. Now we're gonna get the Toyota, the Highlander. So we just keep on keys right here. Alright, so Highlander. So we'll see how much space we have in the back. As long as we have a foot, that should be good. Yep. See, we have a little bit over a feet. So actually, it didn't go in the dip yet. We can still use it like another 3-4 inches. Yeah, we can always do that. Yep. Still will be fine because we are still over a foot distance between the cab. So even sometimes if you go in the truck stops, they have like this down dip, and then sometimes you have to go up. So that way also, you know, you don't want the truck of the back of the truck to hit the cab, so you have to have at least a foot of space, no less than a foot. Otherwise it's gonna touch your cab and damage your cab and the pickup truck or whatever you're loading up over there. So let's see. So we'll just take the keys for that one too. We'll just try to back up a little bit once we get all the way up there. Start right up. This one we just gonna do it straight up. So what usually I do is I try to load all 4 of them, and you know, from the 4th one I will have an idea where if we need to back up that truck or not. Otherwise it's gonna be totally fine. So we load this thing up and keep the between the cars, this one and that one, we can keep like about 3 inches gap. That's more than enough. Okay, now neck out. You see the measurements. Okay, 2 inches on the gap on the aluminum floor. I'm just gonna keep on going, and almost right there. Right there should be fine. So now we're gonna put a parking brake here. Yep, right there. Shut it off. Get out of here. 8 inches gap at least, because when the deck goes up, if you see this right here, the rear deck changes from here. It has an extra extension. So when you go up like this, is right now like this, right? So when the rear goes up, so the gap is going to be more. But if you go straight up, if the car is like this, the gap will be like this much. Once we raise it, it's going to be less. It's going to keep on just touching the car. So when I have to unload the cars, when I take this thing up, we have to have at least this much gap. It's about 8 to 10 inches with the third car. So let's do that. So we're gonna put a let's see which one we could. We put a, I think, Mercedes over here. Yeah. Put the keys for this one, put the Beamer. Here it is. All right. There you go. All right. There goes the third one. When we have already fourth one in the bottom, so that's 4. Then we have 2 more. We're gonna load them up, and the last one I'm picking up tomorrow. I was supposed to, today's Monday, I was supposed to leave yesterday, that was Sunday. But, you know, a couple of cars got canceled on me all the last moment because they were not ready. And somehow, I have no idea why it was that, like, it happens barely, but stuff happens, you know, so you have to be ready for this stuff. Okay, so, here it is. I'm assuming that should be perfect right there. Now we'll go outside and check it. I'm assuming should be fine. Maybe we can still go a few inches. We'll see. Yes, because it's like about 18 inches, so we can still go till here. That will give us some leverage in the back. Okay, so we're gonna move up like another maybe 6 inches. So that's the hard part. Regular truckers don't go through, I guess, but I'm not saying their job is very easy. It's tough too, but mine is a little bit tougher than them. All right, so that's what it is. You put the park. Shut it. Just empty gallon, mine. Just keep it. I left it on Friday, and there's some oil in my truck. Okay, so now we see this. We have a So usually when I book cars, I know which car to book because I know which load it is. Like I don't want to like book like 6 pickups like that, you know. I don't want to do that because they will fit, but I'm gonna have a hard time loading them up. Plus I'm gonna lose the space of one car. So basically instead of 7 I can only load 6. So that's the whole idea. So now we're gonna load up this not a BMW. No. You can actually also load the BMW, but I don't know whether it's gonna come over there or not. So it's best is we're just gonna load that one. That's the smaller car right here. So BMW has to go, we have to unload this thing in Chattanooga. That's the first drop off. So I'm gonna put it all of them in the bottom, all in the back. And this one and the one we picking up, that's the second drop off. So these will be delivered to second place, both of them. The pickups to different places, the drop off is same place. Okay. Same thing. Take your neck out, take a look. So keep that much gap right there. It's gonna barely fit. Park, handbrake. That's it, we all done. And I'll show you guys the gap. You see this gap about over 6-7 inches, maybe 8 inches. You have to have that. And in the back we can still put in the strap right there. I will lift it up and show it to you guys. See this gap is gonna keep on decreasing if I keep on putting the rear and up all the way. So this one and this one has to go up like a little bit. Now like I took like 8 holes in this thing, so maybe 4 or 5 holes on this one. I'll pick it up, then you pick this thing up, then you pick this thing up. So level it up and then you do, and when you lower it up too, so you have to just do it little bit till it goes down. So that way, you know, none of the cars get damaged. So we can still put a strap right there, so have enough space. Okay, so right back, let me put the straps on all these, then we will load up that one. Okay, we'll see in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back. All right, so we tied all the cars. The gap is about 1.5 inches. That's fine, it's not gonna move at all over here. So this one is already in the dip. We still have about a foot easily. This is like over a foot, I guess, but at least a foot we have it. I put the chains in the back, straps in the front. One strap towards the front, the other side in the back. Front, back. The rear ones, I put 2 back, regular, and 1 going towards the back. This one, so it's going to the back. So that way the car will not move, basically. So we're gonna, I'll show you guys what I was talking about when I lift it up. we had to just do it a little bit of that, a little bit of this, so that way, you know, we had to maintain this gap basically and that gap. Guys, I was gonna unload that one. This is my first drop off, but I had to pick up another car tomorrow, just in Jersey on my way going towards Tennessee. So I thought of just putting it right here for now. You know, that should be good. And when you raise these things and you're trying to put the car underneath it, so make sure you lock these ones up, because I know hydraulics are fine, but might not be your lucky day. You put the pins on. Always. I had some incident, not me, I just heard about some 10 years ago. One guy didn't put anything and he was backing up the car and the hydraulics failed, smashed the guy, the car, he died. So I never do that. Takes another a minute more, maybe max 2 minutes, but you know, this is your bread and butter, so you don't mess with this thing. There you go. So now I'm gonna bring that baby back here. So let's see here. Flag here, this right here. All right, let's do that. The height is enough, so because I thought of it, because the car we're picking up is a Bronco Sport, so that's higher than this. It might be like this high, that Bronco. So in the middle, we need a little bit shorter car. So sometimes, you know, you don't have to put the cars exactly how we drop them off. Sometimes you have to just play with it, you know, a little bit here and there. So it's gonna take extra 5 minutes of my time, but make it road legal with the height and everything. So, you know, that's the whole idea of showing you guys this video, what a car hauler has to go through. So just gonna, okay, just the right one, just gonna raise up a little bit. Okay, this one is fine. So the sunroof is open, so I can judge it, the height and everything too. So the right one, I'm gonna just do up a little bit. So I'm gonna try to do as much that way, not that much, but a little bit like this much more than this side, so I can open the door and get out. So okay. Be good. These are just the sensors. The sensor doesn't want me to back up like that in a tight place. You know, those are for the tight place when you park. That's why they turn on. When you're backing up in a street or something, the same thing. Okay, so here we got here, so that's about a foot. All right, a little bit less. Okay, that's cool. Right there. So usually I keep one key inside the Beamer and take the second one because they're known to just start beeping up. You know, when you're driving, so I don't want it to beep and beep and beep and, you know, just drain the battery. So it's tight, but I will be able to get out. No problem. There you go. There it is. Now we can take the pins out. You know, nothing's gonna happen. So we took first one. Let's see how I did over here. Perfect. Gaps. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this one down. It's gonna keep on going down too for the height. Then we're gonna see underneath the car. We're gonna keep on doing it till it's. You can also see in the back right here too. So we don't want this one to touch. Okay, so we can still do a little bit more down because there's a gap right there. Still 2-3 inches. Still 2 inches. But we can just raise it up a little bit right there, give it extra gap, and then we lock the pins here. So we're gonna take these pins out, and then we're gonna lower the deck, and then we're gonna measure the height. I'm pretty sure the height is less than 13.6 because, you know, you can tell it by the cars. Plus experience counts sometimes, you know. Actually, experience always counts. So let's see here. So I just fold this mirror just in case we put it down, it can touch. A lot of small things you need to check when you loading up and unloading. Okay, so this gap you see here, I've lifted up like as much as I can. We still have about 3 inches of gap, so that's what I was talking about. So it has to have at least a foot. Okay, now put it down, put that one down. It's cool. Put a bit more. That's cool, right there. We'll just leave it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10th. So Bronco is gonna come right here easily, nice and easy tomorrow, no problem. We'll put another pin here, and number 10, I think this one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's that one. We had to raise it up a little bit. So it's just a lot of patience in this job. You have to go back and forth. Some people, they say, I'm not gonna do it, I just put on the 9th. No, you don't do that. There you go. Today I almost had like almost 3 miles of walk. I picked up these another cars, one car at the auction, almost mile and a half one way, and then I picked up another cars. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. We can just lock these here, and then we'll adjust them after we load up the Bronco right here. We might have to lift it, we might have to drop, who knows. We'll see according to the height of the truck. So at least we know this. So there you go. So I installed this wire this morning. It got all tore up. This goes inside the trailer, and all these upper lights, they turn on. The center 3, the side ones, and these side 2 ones, and 1 and 2. So okay, so we loaded up this last car, the Bronco. Right there, you can see the height. You can see all 7 cars now loaded up. We loaded up this BMW, and then the last one was pickup, so we just picked it up right here. So it's full load of 7 cars. Actually, they're all SUVs. This is also an SUV for the Ford. This is also Ford Bronco. That's a Mercedes SUV. That's a BMW SUV. That's a Highlander. That's a pickup truck. That's a pickup truck. Yep. It's all good.